chat? Welcome back with Streaming with Rush. Madden edition. Ah, you son of a bitch. Rick is making his drink, so I can use. Alright. Why is my camera still? Hold on. So Rush is going with he is going with my team, and I'm going with the person who beat my team in the Super Bowl. So that's what we're doing. All right. Bro, did you see our last video? How many views it got already?
It's a stadium known for its design.
35
its
views already.
And a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome everybody to Lumen Field here in Seattle,
it's at 40
Washington.
Now.
Coming off a contest that
all right,
looks
get ball first, bruh.
Between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks.
All right.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. Fielded at the 7. Showing the reverse so far. And let's start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Some people call him. I don't even call him that shit.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. May off the play fake. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
I knew who he was going for. I knew who he was going for.
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back to Henderson. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
Pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Henderson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Borregales on to send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Oh, I don't think so. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Here's a return from the 7. Massive hit. The ball is out. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 20 at the Patriots' 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Now Darnold, 4th down. Forced out to his right. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And that should be Seahawks football.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Woodson. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today.
Hold on.
One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously
What?
hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
I can't pause it. I'm sorry.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Works the sideline inside the 35. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots parlay the interception into points.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. But this rookie, he's putting on a show.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Shaheed now to return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10. Darnold. Getting out to his left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up. Oh, the ball is loose again. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And the Seahawks are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped.
No, I don't got it on anything. What do you mean?
About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll take over here. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Spinning into the clear. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
For a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Hey, set.
From the gun, Darnold. Warner with the grab. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got it near the 10. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow lady.
Walker. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks tie it in the final minute of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take the lead on that successful kick. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. On the gun, it's May. This one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
May trying again here on 2nd. That's incomplete left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. May now on 3rd down. He's going to push one deep down there. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. He'll get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Darnold looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's another Seahawks first down.
And again, it's Darnold. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. They're going to try with the wideouts. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half. Handoff running left, Walker. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Now Borregales on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. Rolling into enemy territory. Still fighting forward. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner. The broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Walker again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked.
That is such a worrying block right there, Kate, because now you just give the other side options. They find the end zone at some point with the time remaining. You gave them more choices right there. Now they can go for 2 and actually take the lead.
Fielded by Henderson. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. Rolling into enemy territory. Along the right sideline, there's space. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots start the 2nd half with some needed points.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Bron. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Fielded at the 7. And he spins right by him. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. We've got first down here from the 36. May now from the gun. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Ernest Jones with the pick. To have the football up near their 30-yard line after that interception and return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Darnold on to play action. Lines cut once more. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over as a 39. Nice effort there. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. On play action, here's May. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up. Back to the air. It's May. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down. Henderson here from the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's complete to Hunter Henry. Seahawks pick it up. Now turn it the wrong way, partner. And as a result, they're going to be taking over deep in their own territory after the fumble.
You know, we could go down on the field and ask
that
any
replay.
player about the
Hunter
first
Henry
lessons
needs
they
to hold
learned
the
in the
ball
game of
clear,
football, and
bro.
almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Play fake. Darnold. Buying some time left. This is Cox. That's Cox. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw?
They did it! He made the interception! Jelani Tavai picks it off. And the Patriots have some new life in the fourth. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Cooper caught the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Rolling out to his left. It's complete. Play made by Kupp. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 29-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. Escapes the defender. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that first down.
I know you're trying to do that hit. That's what I've been doing the whole game, bro.
Plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. The Seahawks lead by 15 now. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Flush out now to his left. Now he takes him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Dang, they jumped you.
You've heard me say it once. You've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Setting up the screen with Henderson. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. The give now to Henderson.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate.
Your
That's
own
the
guy.
type of effort you deserve
Your own
to
guy.
when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swooning.
Did you drop it?
For what would have been a nice game.
How you
Well,
dropped
pick
it?
on that
You
last
was
drive,
wide open.
partner. He was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
And he's taken down at the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a New England 1st down. May looking to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And this is cut for a score.
Okay.
We are not done here yet.
Okay, baby.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this one.
The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Showing a little burst so far. Keeps away from He'll flip the effort there as he's
You was meant to say no. No.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after you already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there. Where you need to find the receivers just enough time to get open along the routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you're throwing that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at. You throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Walker on 1st down. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down. Behind the line, 2nd and goal coming up. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided. All right, one more snap to play here. This is Walker on 2nd. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
GG, bro.
12 men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.
Peace.
inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland.
All right.
Coming up,
Chat, we're doing another game. Vikings versus the Ravens. We're on Russians home turf. He might beat me on this one. I don't know.
And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Come here, Rush. Come here, boy. Get out. Oh, no. I can't let you run it back like that. No.
Focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, the special teams provided the spark to win this game.
All right.
They go play
Dang.
Now Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Where's that motherfucker? Why you do that? Why you tackle me like that, man?
To throw is Jackson.
Come here, boy. Come here.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Now it's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him.
Got those legs. Got those legs.
He's going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Really? Now that's disrespectful. Come on, man. You could have ran it in with your running back. Don't do what Mr. Patrick Mahomes does. Come on.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I think I know they plays. All right.
Looking to put a drive together. There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
Really? What kind of throw? See, Vikings, y'all need a new quarterback, actually. You don't have to throw the damn ball. All right, Dale.
They feel like they have to go ahead
Hold on.
because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while.
Man, you're trying to break my neck, Rush.
If you don't score any points.
And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this up to the 32. On play action, now McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finds his man. There's Jordan.
Damn, man, you're trying to injure my boy.
Past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. Looking for Addison again. He's got him
Get up.
again. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. McCarthy off the play fake.
I had it. What the heck?
Chance is good. He's going to be a very busy guy.
Okay.
2 catches already in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. To the air again, McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And that's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
A 40-yard attempt.
And his kick is good.
Let's go. Got a point on
the
them.
board, but still
Right, we got a point on there.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Inside the 20.
I ain't catching.
Way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 75 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And
he's going to be
dang.
stopped cold. Good
Chill.
coverage
Stop trying to
to
injure me.
bring that return to an abrupt halt. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. And that will fall.
You is
complete.
booty cheek, quarterback.
Took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter.
How come my first quarterback can make
10.
that pass? You can't even do it. Like, damn, Vikings? Shit.
To the air with McCarthy. And this throw incomplete.
Oh my God, you butterfinger.
It's going to lead to third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy.
I might regret this.
Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
Yep, I knew I was.
Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
It's alright, I'm using teams. If I lose, I lose.
Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell
How you missed that?
Game, they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they wanted to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Get up!
He returns this to
Freaking suck with my fingers.
Here Ravens now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now McCarthy. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he underestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play to force him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, 27 yards. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this
not
first
in real life,
half
they're not
of action.
OP though.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Going for it, here's McCarthy. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throwing is McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got room to roam. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. Here's McCarthy. He's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six or even touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick six, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys are into watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
To kick off for Baltimore.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And he knocks the ball away.
He's fucking his
It's going to be another
ass.
frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
That's down the field for Jefferson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Jackson going to keep it. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Jackson now. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. Well, the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
These restless eyes of mine were sitting to my heart on sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, treated concrete, mind will drink up. Tend to thinking of how
the Vikings set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game. but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Jackson. That is caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Henry, not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what. Touchdown! Patrick Ricard, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Vikings 3.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Jones. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They go play action with Jackson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. 1st down.
Off the play fake. McCarthy. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
Now it's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. Throw caught by Flowers. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. To throw is Jackson. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Oh.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. Room here to run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Now
a 1st down carry by Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the Ravens' 24-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And we'll get a couple here down to the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An inside give to Jones. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Will Riker it on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
And it bangs off the right upright. No good. And they will remain well behind. And you just kind of get the sense that this team's been snake-bitten a little bit here. They just have not had anything go their way.
It's like they collectively walked under a ladder on their way into the stadium. What else could go wrong?
He's got a man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The middle, Jones. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Running left, it's Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, it's Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. On 3rd down, Henry. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. Here's Jackson to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
He's going to let it fly. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Will Weicker is the kickoff for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
All right, Rush, I gotta go cook, man.
EA Sports.
I'll talk to you later.
The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.